Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? I um I wanted to make a video because I think the next build I'm going to play this league is going to be a Trickster Lightning Conduit. It seems like a pretty good skill, and that it might get nerfed next league just due to the raw damage that it has, and the effectiveness of shock that you can apply. The reworks to shock on a lot of items this league got to the point where you can get an incredible amount of shock effect, especially if you run like an elementalist, right? So I wanted to make this video because I haven't seen anybody do this yet, and I wanted to confirm or deny whether it would work even, but I just want to make sure that someone out there who's smarter than I am can like tell me if it's a good idea or not. So, Vessel of Vinctar shocks nearby enemies during flask effect, causing 10% increased damage taken. Yeah, so this is just, it shocks all the nearby enemies, right? But it also shocks you. This is essentially the only line we care about, because I haven't really seen or found a better way to self-shock. So there are things where you can like reflect shocks back to you, but I'm not sure if those would actually work with this, but this is just the only line we care about. And I believe that this scales with shock effect. If it doesn't, then I guess it kind of fucking sucks and it won't work. But anyways, so we pair this Vessel of Vinctar flask with the Esches Visage because of this line right here. Shocks applied to you reflect to all nearby enemies. So I've been looking for a way to shock nearby enemies essentially like all the time. Like if you had an aura that shocked nearby enemies like Tempest Shield or something, but it was just like a withering step sort of thing. It could essentially turn Lightning Conduit from a 2-button build into a 1-button build and be a lot more, I guess, smooth to play. I think that this is actually like a decent shield as well. It's not like completely useless. It's not like this is the only stat on here that's like good. Chaos damage taken doesn't bypass energy shield while not on low life. I guess if you were to like do like a hybrid sort of build and not go CI, this would, be okay, I guess. Anyways, I wanted to just see if any of you guys know if this would work. Essentially, you just press your flask, it shocks you. That shock that shocks you is reflected to all the other nearby enemies, and since it's stronger than this initial shock from the flask, it should overwrite that shock. I believe the strongest shock is always taken, so you would always get a 50% shock on your enemies, right? At the very least. So I just wanted to see. Let me know what you think. If it would work or if it would not, please let me know. And yeah, alright, bye-bye. And yeah, alright, bye-bye.